One thing is to pray and fast for your job. Another thing is attending lots of interviews with high heel, bow tie, including the suits that you borrow. No, don't give me that look. You know what I'm talking about. And the last one is the right attitude to keep the job. And this is the part most of us neglect, which is the most important part. Don't be too carried away by familiarity that you now feel too big to obey the company rules, or you trample on the rules, or you feel that you can break the rules and oh, nothing's going to happen because the MD now laughs with you anyhow. You've probably worked in the company for 10 years, so you want to take advantage of all of that. No. The moment you start to do that, that's the point where you could lose it. So don't get too familiar. Maybe you have a very nice boss, so this your boss, she now laughs with you, plays with you, very lenient and all, and you just feel that you can ride on it. Like me, there are certain things that when I'm talking to my own people, I say, like for example, you're talking to me, I'm like, share you get. No, normally, you understand, I say all these things when I'm talking to my own people, but I can't even make the mistake of saying it when I'm talking to my boss, regardless. You understand? And she's very lenient with me. Mrs. Oyika Salidari, I give this one to you. I am so proud of her. One day I'm going to try to bring her on this channel anyways. So don't get too familiar. That your boss is lenient with you doesn't give you the right to, trample on company rules. You don't obey them anymore. You just feel like you can bring in some kind of slangs in between conversations and all of that. Still understand that you are at work. This is an official time. Let that always stick to your head, regardless of the familiarity that you might have with senior level staff, or regardless of how many years you feel like you have worked there. Keep the emotional attachment aside while at work. This is for people who have chicas at work, or you're dating somebody in your office. Don't come to work and mistakenly you're calling your girlfriend, hey baby, babe, what did you say? No, excuse me, like I can't hear you clearly. Babe, what? So don't make that mistake. Or you're dating somebody who is in the same organization with you, which is not exactly healthy. But if now where love carry you, go, no problem. Just try and understand that when you people at work, no emotional attachment. So you cannot be like holding your babe somehow at work, and maybe you want to now hug her from the back and hold her waist and all of that. And most people do this a lot at work. In fact, it will even surprise you to know that people, they kiss, they even have sex sometimes in some of us. But no loud and boy, it happens. These things happen. But it is not proper. So if you have somebody you're dating in your office, keep the emotional attachment aside. After work, you can do whatever you want to do. Always see yourself as a representative of the company while at work. This simply means that if you work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., see yourself as a representative of the company, meaning that your attitude, your behavior should be in line with how the company expects you or wants you to behave. And for example, I'm sorry, but I have to use bankers for an example. Most bankers, you go to the bank early in the morning, say 8 a.m., and you're greeting, good morning, and the person is like, I don't have time, can I see your receipt? Where's your document? Why are you here? How am I? We call it pinchy body, and sometimes you're wondering, it's just 8 a.m., why is this one having pinchy body? You understand? It's not nice. So when you are at work, it's no more about you. It's no more about how you want to behave. It's no more about how you want to react, it's not about you. Always have it in mind that the moment you get to work, if you resume work by 8 a.m., 7 a.m., 9 a.m., from 9 a.m. to whenever you close work or at the close of work, 6 p.m., 5 p.m., 4 p.m., you are to be in the attitude required of an employee of that organization. When you leave for work, if you decide to behave however you want, that's good and fine. I'm not saying that's what you should do. But then what I'm trying to say is when you're at work, you are literally, a representative of this company. It's no longer about you now. It is about the company. So when you close from work, you can behave how you want. That time, it is now about you. It's about how you want to behave and how you want to react. But when you are at work, always know that it is no longer about you. It's about the company. It's about how the company requires of you to behave in that position. if you don't take these points importantly, you might just be on your way for a sack or losing your job. So take these points importantly. And if you have other things you feel, other social behaviors you feel that people need to observe at workplaces or that are important to be kept at workplaces, don't forget to pin it down in the comment section. You know I love to read your comments always. Very glad. Don't forget to share this video. You know, one thing about sharing I always say is you may not know who it's reaching. You might get to the right person, and you know, it might just be that.